just going to keep getting set up here. I'll share what we're doing. We are going to use this transfer. This is a D size transfer, an 18 by 18. It is called Autumn Cutout Pattern. And we will be doing autumn cutouts. These are from chalk. You've got 2 different shaped leaves and an acorn. Just gonna mix up some of the paint. I don't want to go too far with nobody on. And I'll share some tools with you as well tonight. We have an array of tools. These are our chalk pastes. These are the jar size. They are 3 ounces. And these go a long ways. So Couture has everything you need. You don't have to use all of their stuff if you don't want to. But these are our stir sticks. And most of them come with these covers. You want to keep the foam covers. I just put mine in the cap. So that way it helps keep them as fresh as possible. It's weird that nobody's coming on yet. It's alright, we'll wait a few more minutes. So this color is Papaya. This is Bark. We're going to use 6 colors tonight. This is Camel. I might just pop over to my computer real quick to let her know I am live. We'll have more lives as well as the days go on. So if you are not seeing this live button, we are no longer live. Comment replay. I don't always mix these up because they don't have to always be mixed up if you're using them often. This one was Pomegranate. I'm going to pop over real quick and see if I can't get somebody on here. Give me 2 seconds. Don't mind the mess, please. For some reason, I am not even seeing it in the page or in the group. Oh no. Okay, for some reason it was like posted as a, I'm glad I checked that, because for some reason it was posted as like a sale page or a sale post. I had to cancel that for, I don't know. Let's see what happens now. You guys should be there soon. It's cold out here, that's why I've got my jacket on. I am working on my shed, which is my workspace. I took everything out of the house because I have so much stuff. I didn't want to clutter the house any longer. So my husband gave me a shed. There we go. I see somebody hopping on here. For some reason it had the post set as like a sales post. I don't know. Awesome. I'm glad I hopped over to my computer. I do apologize for leaving you guys hanging for a second. If you don't see the live button, we are no longer live. Click replay. Right now, all I'm doing is mixing my pastes. I'll go back through the colors once we get more people here. We're going to use 6 different colors tonight. It's going to be a simple project, but I do plan to show you multiple different surfaces that we can use for sure. All right, so this one is our pesto. This one is our pomegranate. This one is camel. This one is papaya. It's like an orange color. So that's 4 of them. This one is bark. I've already mixed all these up. These are our new formula. So if you have any experience with chalk in the past, the formula before used to clump up and you used to have to add water. You do not need to add water to this. Look how creamy that is. Super creamy. And the last one is Shimmer Spruce. It's got like a shimmer to it. There's like glitter in it. It looks like glitter. It's beautiful. How are you doing tonight, Kathy? So we will be doing our fall cutout surfaces. It's called Autumn Cutouts. There are 3. You got a maple leaf, an acorn, and another leaf. I'm not sure if it's like a spruce tree, or you got 2 different leaves and an acorn. And you can do front and back on these. The transfer we are going to do tonight goes with our cutouts. This is called Autumn Cutout Pattern. It's our D size, which is an 18 by 18. You get all of these individual transfers on one. You do have to cut along the line. I bet, yeah, that's what I hear a lot, that it like physically drains you. I'm so glad you're starting to feel better. I worry about everybody that meets that evil. These are our mini squeegees. They come in a pack of 12 or 14, I believe. I think it's 12. But these are like half the size as our actual small mini, or our small squeegee, which is about this big, and these are mini. And then we have our multi-tool. It's got different ends. We have a detailed tool, which has an even smaller, it's kind of dark in here, an even smaller tip, and then a super small tip for like your fine details. We have a scraper. You can scrape the paste off like your glass windows, mirrors, chalkboards. You wet it, let it sit for a minute, and then you scrape it with this, and it'll wipe right off. This is our multi-angle squeegee. It's got multiple angles on it. This is our handheld squeegee. It is super big. This is for your big projects. Like if this, we have transfers that are full transfers like this. You would lay the whole thing down, and then this would be great to do the whole transfer. So you're not using this little thing on such a big transfer. We have an artist tool set. You get a paintbrush, 2 different style paintbrushes, a fine tip silicone, and then this is like a, almost like a hard foam tip. And then our dryer. I love this thing because it's not super loud. To where a blow dryer is super loud, and that's what I was using. There are multiple tools you can get with chalk. This is our self-adhesive mat. This is our fuzzing cloth. It's your best friend. This is our spray bottle. And I love it because it's a consistent spray. Ready? Oh, hold on. Like you even release and it just keeps going. Super crazy as I just wet everything over there. And we have chalk couture scissors. These are our board erasers. I'm kind of going through everything fast because I want to give you guys all a quick overview. And we're going to talk a lot more about this stuff. We have surface wax for like your woods, so that way when you're using your transfer, or we'll be using it after I paint the pieces, the surfaces, and then before I put the transfer on, we'll wax, just so we protect our paste from peeling up. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut these down, and then I'm going to get the surfaces painted. Where is everybody tonight? FYI, I am definitely a late owl and an early bird. I don't like sleeping, so I'm up super late and up super early. So a lot of people, you can like lift this and cut just your transfer, or you can, I'm going to move you down here now, or you can, alrighty, that is totally fine. I may be here. If not, definitely catch the replay. And I'm going to keep going if anybody else wants to join us. Remember, these are reusable. You can get anywhere from 8 to 12 and so much more depending on how you take care of your transfers. I will show you guys how to clean the transfers real quick tonight. But like I said, we will be going over a lot more of this in detail, and you will see a lot more lives as we proceed in the party. I like to show you hands-on stuff. That's the way I learn. That's the way I like to share with you guys. Nobody just wants to ever just look at some pictures or words on the computer. Let's get together. Let's chat. Ask me any questions you have. If you are not watching this live, send me a message. Make a post in the group. Comment. I will be putting up a post for you guys to ask questions. So these are the 3 transfers we are going to use. We're going to use the stripes. We're going to use the dot acorns. And we're going to use the fancy maple leaf. You can do double-sided. You can put these transfers on the other side. You do not have to do just one. So those are the 3 transfers I'm doing. And again, this is our autumn cutouts. This is what it looks like. It's pretty thick. They do stand on their side by themselves. They all do. How cute is that? Double-sided. The transfers fit right on these. You'll see in just a short time. So we're going to start painting these a solid color. I am doing pesto on this one. We're going to do pesto on this leaf. And I'm not going to use these, but you can most definitely get our kit, or you can use other paintbrushes. This is a kit that I would offer at an event, or if somebody wants to purchase one. I haven't opened this yet, and this is for somebody to purchase. So I will use another paintbrush. Never think you have to use all Couture tools. You can use a blow dryer instead of our air dryer, our Couture dryer. You could use, for like your detail to clean up, you could probably use like a toothpick or a Q-tip or something like that. So you don't need to have the tools. You can do all of this without the tools. I just have everything to show everybody, so I use it. These are our trays. You can water down, which that's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna do kind of like a water paste. You're gonna add a little. I'll show you how to do this. So you just never use wood mixers like stir sticks or anything like that, because the wood will soak up the water that's in this and it'll dry out your paste. So always use something silicone, metal, plastic, never any wood stirs. So you're just going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to put it in the tray. I'm going to take my spray bottle, spritz a little water, and I'm going to mix it around to kind of make it a thinner paste. See how it's a thinner consistency. Now we're just going to paint this real quick. If you get it on the side, just wipe it off. I am going to do a second coat over this. This is one coat. Dry it real quick. You'll know when it's dry because then I'll have more of like a matte look instead of a shiny look. I don't know if you could tell. You could tell that paint is still wet. Almost dry. And we're dry. There we go. Now I'm going to set this aside, let this one dry. I'm going to clean out my brush. I don't have a cup of water down here, so we'll do it this way. That is one thing I forgot to grab. Alright, that looks good for my liking. Alright, next we're going to do dark brown on the acorn, which is bark. You don't need a lot of that. just enough to give it a good coat. Get it watered down a bit. And again, you can do both sides. You can paint the sides. Right now I'm just doing the one side for you guys tonight. As I make a hot mess of it. So how is everyone's night going? My daughter is off to the movies with her cousin and friend. So I'm just waiting for them to give me a phone call to go grab them. And I like this because using my blow dryer, it blows everything around. It doesn't blow anything around here. All right, we're gonna go to our second coat of the bark. This one may need a third coat just because it's not super dark and I want it to be super dark. So we'll do 3 coats on this one. Last coat that we're going to do on this. All right, we're going to set this one aside. And we're going to do this one. I do have a coat down here. Alright, so we're going to put this away because we're done with it. This was our pesto. are finished with bark. Next, we're going to use papaya, which is our orange. I may have to pause here and go grab my daughter because she just called me and she's at the movie theaters. So maybe you guys will get a chance to watch this over again and we'll come back and we'll finish this project. I'll leave everything as is. Give me about 10 minutes. So yes, I will be back in about 10, max 15. Definitely rewatch this and we'll finish up.